Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game, a 1v1 matchup taking place here on the Northern Isles. Gonna go ahead and speed things up to at least 4 times speed until we get to that 2-minute mark. It is human versus orc, fly versus Chaemiko, as Chaemiko has spawned as the red human player on the bottom left-hand side of the map. His hero of choice is gonna be the Archmage. He's going up against a Farseer first, with fly spawning on the top right-hand side of the map. Things are already underway. It appears that headhunters will be trained up, and well, this game is already ready to go. I'm finally catch a stream after 10 years. Two-Toe Man, thank you for finally catching a stream after 10 years. Yeah, it has been 10 years since I started streaming. Well, didn't 10 years ago, or at the start, people didn't even know how to get on Twitch actively. And well, things have changed after so many years. The landscape has changed. I remember, well, I'm still paying a lot of costs in tournaments that well, I guess I'm not paying them. I've probably sunk in a lot more money than trying to grow the channel on maybe on YouTube though. Well, thank you for watching from the very beginning. Yeah, no, people have been saying I should do more to try and build my channel. I'm like, I've spent, back in the day, thousands of dollars to build my PC back before Yeti USB microphones even existed, and things like that. I remember sponsoring tournaments, giving up a couple of $1,000s of my own money to try and produce things that didn't turn out well either. And well, trying to capture lightning in a bottle off of my initial success, while other players or other casters, I would say, have had more success, but they well, have also gone by the wayside as well. And well, I'm still enjoying my family and enjoying my work. So in the end, I guess I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't really matter, and I'm enjoying doing this as well as a hobby. So for all of you guys out there who are wondering why I have such weird casting schedules and casting times, it is because I do not do this for a living. I don't think I could support myself trying to do this for a living, or at least support my family living in California, as things are so expensive. All right, coming back through, we are looking at Archmage coming online. Farseer sitting at level 2. We do see mass headhunters coming in from Fly. A little bit of, I guess, a backstory, evil backstory for me, or not evil, just a backstory. Headhunter with a bunch of Farseers, one grunt as well to act as a little bit of a frontline positioning. Footmen and Water Elemental also trying to put in pressure. So not quite sure what Chaemiko's strategy is here, but he is attempting to do something, perhaps steal experience from his opponent by taking down those creeps. You can see that there is one wolf off over here, and well, hats off to Fly to recognize that something doesn't seem quite the same, as the Archmage is completely by himself, and there could be units somewhere else. All right, Archmage running through the snow, leaving footprints as well. Not quite sure if anyone really cares about those footprints, whether or not they are horse-shaped or something else, as we're looking at, well, a decent number of headhunters out here on the battlefield. But then again, so much blue does make it difficult to figure out whose is what. All right, Grunt having lightning shield, actually causing a little bit of damage. Footman and well, Archmage able to finish off that last shot there. It looks as though, yes, Water Element or Spirit Wolf is going to end up getting denied. More Lightning Shield getting thrown down. Archmage going to go ahead and do a deny on that Footman, getting shot in the back by his own teammates as the Headhunters are looking to retreat back. All right. Fly sitting on, well, he was sitting on 900 gold, was waiting for the Torrent or that Tech to Tier 2 to be done, and now has instantaneously built up a Bestiary, a Spirit Lodge, and started training up that Torrent Chieftain. Archmage now in a little bit of trouble, needs to retreat back though. Dual Water Elementals could turn around, try and fire back as well. Instead, fire in the back of a Footman to deny experience once more. Archmage down to 100 hit points, needs to figure out a way to stay alive and survive, as Priests are already out here onto the battlefield. Mountain King is here as well, and that should be enough to, well, keep that Archmage alive and pumping. 36 supply compared to 41. Plenty to go. A single Arcane Sanctum, Blacksmith, and Rifleman. So it's rifle casters here pushing out and pushing on through. What is going to end up happening here as the Farseer going after a 5-4-4 creep camp could be able to clear this out pretty easily and perhaps get to level 3, allowing those level 2 Spirit Wolves to really land into those critical strikes and deal some major damage onto these medium armored riflemen. All right, meanwhile, Footmen looking to clear things out here. Mountain King and Archmage, well, looking to gain a bit of experience. Rune Bracers, not quite the item that the Mountain King was looking for. Seems like those Rune Bracers only drops for human players when they're not playing against the undead, as we're still battling things up here. All right, there goes some more damage here. A low hit point water elemental could end up getting, well, denied here. Farseer may try to get that last bit of experience, turn it around. Is he going to get that experience? No, he is not. Rifleman with that instantaneous shot, able to shut it down. Hello, bonjour, good morning, hajime mashite, hola, ni hao, leho. As we're looking at Archmage, Mountain King looking to continue to engage. Farseer sitting at level 2, getting very close to level 3, as the Mountain King looking to just gain some experience as well. All right, no water elemental coming in from the Archmage. A little bit low on mana right there. Wants to finish off this tracker. Going to go ahead and trail it. Doesn't want it to get healed back up at all, as we are looking at the Sorcerers causing a bit of problem. Meanwhile, down to the south here, Tauren Chieftain's already sitting at level 2, has a pendant of energy, plenty of mana. And once it gets to level 3, you better believe that it is going to try and dive on in to this swarm of footmen. Tuskar Sorcerer with inner fire and medium armor, difficult to finish off for this, well, rifleman army, but the job does get done. Archmage sitting at level 3, going after the remainder of this, this 5-4-4 creep camp here could give a double level up, or nope, yeah, just going to give a level up to that Mountain King. Mountain King wants level 3 for level 2 Thunderclap, I believe. Hey, I think I've said enough hellos already, and I'm kind of surprised there's only 2 people watching, but I've seen quite a few names, unless, my channel seems to be a revolving door of people, but thank you for stopping on by. Coming back around here. Oh, and for all you guys out there who watch only on YouTube and asked for a friendly reminder to subscribe on Twitch with your Amazon subscription, well, consider this your friendly reminder. Chaemiko and Fly really haven't engaged against each other so far. They're just kind of dancing back and forth on and engaging on their sides of the map. Both sides have dual level 3 heroes. Both sides have a tanky frontline hero that can deal damage and slow down or even stop the attacks. And it looks as though this is going to be a true mirror match here. Mountain King has dual potions of mana. Meanwhile, the Tauren Chieftain doesn't have a potion of mana, but instead has used a potion of invisibility, which relatively early before the 10-minute mark, and also has a pendant of energy. All right, I would have thought, well, nope, there is no Wand of Illusion there. Archmage not going to continue back here. Let's see how much damage can be done. Tauren Chieftain wants to get into that front lines position. He does have a Pure Up of Vitality. Mountain King is in that front line spot too. There's a bit of Dispel. What is going down? Scroll of Speed, Scroll of Town Portal. Tauren Chieftain trying to put his foot down. Chain Lightning and one Sorceress, well, not even taken down in that engagement there. A bit of an investment by Fly, but, well, it felt like Chaemiko knew something did not quite feel right and decided to back away. Expansion is being built off to the north by Fly. Meanwhile, Chaemiko taking this opportunity to head off to the north to perhaps try and clear out that top left-hand side of the map. And, well, I think he was trying to bait his opponent to try and clear the bottom right by getting so close there and saying, hey, why don't we just trade experience by clearing out these red creep camps. And instead, Fly doesn't take that gambit or take that positioning and opts to try and, well, put pressure on Chaemiko. And now Chaemiko is a bit trapped, unsure of what exactly Fly is going to do. And during this time, Fly is actually taking one of the center orange creep camps, which will give him an advantage once again. All right, experience advantage slightly for Fly. Army sizes are about the same. Item advantage, I would say, belongs to Fly, as we're now looking to clear out of this top left-hand side of the map here. Archmage does have a Scroll of Town Portal. Magnetar Reaver needs to get taken down very, very quickly, as we are looking at, well, was that a water elemental? Yeah, water elemental getting puffed into nothingness there. All right, trying to finish off this Magnetar Reaver. Who's going to get the experience? Mountain King is right there, gets the experience, gets the item. It is Endurance Aura, as we see a quick Scroll of Town Portal trying to escape away, and the Farseer comes in with a Chain Lightning to steal that last bit of experience and give it to the Tauren Chieftain as well. Ogre Warrior going to get taken down. Tauren Chieftain just shy of 4. All right. An illusion here, just pretty much going to be, well, not going to be ignored, going to get puffed into nothing. Mountain King is invisible, has a clarity potion, has a potion of healing, has dual potions of mana, and is ready for some damage. Meanwhile, Tauren Chieftain is invisible once more. So invisibility is a thing in this matchup, except the Sorceress provides invisibility on that Mountain King for free, not having to buy constant potions. All right, army down to the south here. Oh, there is an illusion Tauren Chieftain there, doubling up the feign to make it look as though that is the real one right there. All right. However, that fireball does end up doing a bit more damage. There is a reveal right there. Dust of Appearance reveals that is not the real thing, as the Tauren Chieftain now going to try and make its way back over. All right, going to put some pressure right there. It should reveal that it is an illusion. Mountain King comes in with a Thunderclap, and there is the illusionary Tauren, or that's another illusionary Tauren Chieftain. There's the real Tauren Chieftain right there with the Lightning Shield, getting in a big bit of damage and followed up with a Chain Lightning, but the Chain Lightning is only the level 1 variety. Mountain King going to go ahead and Stormbolt right there. Does have a potion of healing, potion of mana. Going to go ahead and come in with a Thunderclap as well. Still has a potion of lesser invulnerability if he wants to try and use its ensnare onto a Spellbreaker. As you see, Mountain King getting stunned right there a little bit. Going to go ahead and get a Stormbolt off onto that Kodo Beast. Kodo Beast, however, could perhaps try and back away, as we see a Scroll of Healing coming back the other way. Tauren Chieftain getting up to level 4, level 2 Endurance Aura. Mountain King does have a Scroll of Healing and a potion of lesser invulnerability. Will he use it in time? Potion of lesser invulnerability, Stormbolt, and Thunderclap used across multiple units, as the Tauren Chieftain is going to be forced to use a potion of lesser invulnerability as well. Quick, this has been, a build up into a massive battle here, as the Farseer now gets up to level 4, but the Farseer doesn't have much mana, as both sides are retreating. Behind this, though, Fly has had an expansion the entire time, and is looking to benefit from it there. Mountain King finally gets up to level 4 there, gonna have access to level 2 Stormbolt, and that should be enough to perhaps try and take down the Tauren Chieftain if he ventures a bit too far. No, instead going after all of the other units there, taking down a handful of units, and now in comes a Chain Lightning. All right, 46 supply compared to 52. Chaemiko is actually winning out a little bit here. He needs a little bit more mana, and now Archmage gets up to level 4. Level 2 in Brilliance Aura could be coming online. Scroll of Town Portal. Are we going to see the death of that Mountain King, or that Grunt? Grunt escapes away at 31 hit points, and now the economic advantage that Fly has had is going to be all for naught. All right, army size 47 compared to 55. Peons are all going to get taken down here. This is going to get cleaned up rather nicely, and because of the Brilliance Aura on the Archmage, the Mountain King and Archmage are not going to be too far behind at all if we see another engagement here. Instead, Fly is now moving down to the south here, trying to take this red creep camp on the bottom right-hand side of the map, perhaps get some strong items here. All right, Arcane Vault actually canceled. It was built to perhaps act as a bit of a home field advantage if there was an inbound coming in from Fly, but no inbound attempt to try and save. Instead, going after and picking up a Helm of Valor, Strength, and Agility. Strong item on that Tauren Chieftain, as he now has upward or 9.5 armor and also north of 1,300 hit points. 52 supply compared to 57. Spellbreakers need to retreat back. Tauren Chieftain going to try and engage. There goes a couple of ensnares. Rifleman going to turn back around. 1-0 upgrades compared to 1-0 upgrades as well, but the Spellbreakers have 1-1 upgrades, a bit stronger there. All right, a little bit of damage. Mountain King going to come in. There's a big Thunderclap right there across multiple units, slowing down many of those and how fast they attack. Once more, Tauren Chieftain going to get Storm Bolted right there. Is he going to be in trouble? He gets in a stomp as well. Going to try and go after after some other units. There goes a Purge onto a Water Elemental Archmage, still fighting back around. Mountain King in that frontline spot doesn't have that much mana, so he has to, really hope that these Thunderclaps actually deal significant damage. Grunts are all falling. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability on the Mountain King. He's chasing after some of those other units. Grunt after grunt after grunt seems to be falling as the AoE damage on that Mountain King is just that strong. All right, more purging. There goes another grunt there. Mountain King still sitting at level 4, getting very close to level 5 though, but could also get caught as well if he is not careful. Mountain King back up to 75 mana. Kodo Beast trying to grab a meal here as the Mountain King wants to finish off at least one of these Kodo Beasts. Is the Mountain King going to get up to level 5? That is the question. Doesn't get to level 5 as he ends up winning the game beforehand. Chaemiko with a great game, actually edging out his opponent who had, well, more gold mined. However, brilliant play, brilliant execution over Fly to take the victory there. And even though it was a human versus orc matchup, it really felt like a mirror match. Both sides approaching the table with an intelligence-based hero, attacking from the back with summons, while having a frontline hero that was invisible, either stunning, dealing damage, trying to shut down the enemy army. It was the Spellbreakers making it difficult for the Tauren Chieftain to have effective use of those stomps, compared to the Mountain King, who was able to land a number of effective stomps or effective thunderclaps against the headhunters, the grunts, and those raiders. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.